we've locked the door, though.
I need a mop. I need a mop. I have been drooling. Chef
I'm going to lock the door
Muluti,
right now.
lock the door.
Like, I need to lock the door because...
Can you exercise those manners? When there's good food, you lock the door. You close the curtains.
Just like close it.
You eat under the bed, in the bedroom. You
All
put
right.
the phone on silent.
Yes. So we have been joined by Chef John Muluti this morning in studio. You know how we love to do it on a Thursday. Yeah. We just don't like to talk about food. We love to taste food. And we want to know the person behind that dish.
Absolutely.
What it's all about, where he's from, you know, and all that.
When we're going to eat.
Yeah.
And when we're going to eat. And when we're going to eat. We'll be back on the other side.
Food and Thirsty Thursdays. It's Food and Thirsty Thursdays with Chi and Hope on Morning Day.
It is likely that the Biden administration would follow policies the way the Obama-era policies were. Trending in the sports sphere globally is the death of Diego Armando Maradona. Can you bring us up to speed on what has been transpiring between the...
And you cannot say that he came with the entire UPND. You're talking about the entire country.
What has led to the resurgence in the Western Cape is a super spreader event.
This is as of the latest bulletin by Zambia Statistics Agency published yesterday that put inflation print for November.
The issue of debt is a matter that has really been trending in the country since the default was announced earlier this month.
Initially, a truck was involved in an accident. So a truck that was coming from Chirundu wanted to avoid hitting into the debris there that's burning, but instead...
And members of the public that came to have their cases be heard had to bounce back.
And this brings the total number of deaths since inception of the virus in Zambia to 380. That was the Minister of Information and Broadcasting Services, Honorable Doris Leah, giving us an insight.
With only 3 states remaining to be called, former Vice President Joseph R. Biden is poised to become the 46th President of the United States of America, unseating incumbent President Donald J. Trump.
And now remember that S24
is your first and only 24-hour news channel.
That continues to be
at the source. At the source.
At the source. At the source of your story.
Thirsty Thursdays. It's Food and Thirsty Thursdays with Chi and Hope on Morning Day.
It's Food and Thirsty Thursdays, and we take you straight to the source of the story. Don't forget, 2000 hours, this Food and Thirsty Thursday, we have that exclusive interview with the Minister of Livestock and Fisheries as we discuss food. Speaking of which, hold up. My manners. Yes. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to die.
No!
Yes. Chef Muluti in the building. Okay.
Oh, gee.
I'm even about to roll up the sleeves because I mean...
You didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Chef Muluti joining us in the studio.
Morning. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
So happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So in case you're just joining us, show is live on Top Star Channel 109, also live on 89.9, that is 5FM, and on S24 Facebook, as well as on Mingo Entertainment. So in case you're wondering who has joined us this morning, we've been joined by Chef John Muluti. How does the bay come in? I know there's the big.
No, I mean that just happened, like back in Namibia, where I was running a food truck, and I don't know, maybe I'm cute, I don't know, and then the name just popped up, so I went with it.
You hear that, Chi? You don't qualify for that. Like, Bay is nowhere near you.
No, I mean,
so I just went with it.
If you're cooking up a storm like that for the ladies, they'll always be like, Bay.
Yeah, so you mentioned Namibia. Is that where you're based? Or?
Yes, I'm currently living in Namibia, but but I'm thinking of coming back home, because home is home. So, yeah.
Why not? I mean, looking at what's here right now, I know we have a lot of talking to do, but before we do that, we'll get you on set. We need to do that. But I'm here because I had to come where the food is.
Yeah.
I know she loves to do that most of the times. Like, he's the one
you beat me to it.
so I just had to.
Yeah.
So, what do we have here? I'm seeing a bit of this and that. There's the greens, and the chicken, and the sauce. Yeah.
So basically, this is like one of my favorite, recipes with chicken.
Okay.
It's basically based off the sauces that I make. So
you make the sauces?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh, so let's just have a look at them.
Yeah. So I make organic sauces.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, gee, he makes these sauces.
Sauce boss.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Yeah. So I make my own sauces. So that's the jalapeno. This is habanero.
Okay.
And then I have peri peri.
Oh, nice.
I actually do have 4 flavors, but unfortunately, I'm out of all, like, whatever stock that I had. People really loved them since I came back.
Okay, so I'm going with these.
Basically.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So what is the 4th flavor? I know you've come
The 4th flavor is spicy tomato.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
So organic. It's natural preservatives.
Okay.
I've just gone in all natural, basically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically, the chicken is based off the sauces. I actually use the habanero sauce to marinate it, and then I actually cooked it in Coca-Cola. So it's a spicy, sweet and spicy chicken. So it's like my favorite thing. Yeah.
Jeez.
So that is actually a really, really good trick to caramelizing any food.
Yes.
To throw it in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to that, is that grilled or fried or fried?
It's fried.
It's fried.
It's fried.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's fried chicken. So then I made you guys a coleslaw salad on the side as well. And then, if you want to dig into the jalapenos, I sliced you some jalapenos and some cucumber over there. Just to ease everything down. And then I made you guys a nice dip here that I would like you guys to try. It's also based off my sauces. It's based off my peri peri sauce in there. So it's a little bit of garlic, and other stuff that I put in there.
You can't go wrong with garlic, though.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with garlic.
Exactly.
Now, I know a lot of chefs have a signature dish. You decided to have a signature sauce.
Yes.
Why did you go that route rather than be known for one specific dish?
Basically because every signature dish can have my signature sauce.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a takeover.
So, yeah.
All right. Now, also, when it comes to making a sauce, there must be certain fundamentals in order for a sauce to make sense, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What are some of those?
Like, what's
things?
the magic? I think let's call it magic.
I think it starts with love.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starts with love.
Good
Yeah.
for stuff. Like,
Starts with love. If you have to feel it on the inside. Obviously, it took me almost 2 years to perfect.
Wow.
This.
2 years.
Yeah.
So that thing that I do at home in like a minute, that tastes like lemon.
No, that's good. Yeah.
And then trust me, it's so good. Nobody eats.
Still good. Yeah, still good.
Nobody eats my food afterwards. Yeah.
So it takes some time, patience, and obviously practice. You keep on going back and see where you went wrong and all that.
Because it's about consistency.
Yeah,
right? You can't do one batch of sauce and then the next
one
tastes
is
different.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So at this point, I've made enough sauces that it's in my head now.
Yeah. You can whip it up in your sleep.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
What are some of the dishes locally? Because of course you have talked about your experience in Namibia, but what are some of the unique dishes to Zambia that maybe you've even tried to introduce to Namibia, or you're looking forward to working with when you're always back home?
Yeah. I've always done pap nsima.
Yes.
That's one thing that
we have the best in the region.
Yeah, that I've literally put out there. Of course, I was getting into arguments with like my Zimbabwean friends. They're like, nah, we do the best pop. I'm like, no, we do the best one.
That's cement.
Yeah.
CCPC needs to be called
yeah.
cement. Yeah.
So like for me, my best meal, like my best African meal is pap, lumanda, and tripe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's like the best, African meal that you can find. Yeah. Yeah.
Very good stuff.
Okay, we'll need to do a bit of digging in, but I won't be selfish on this one.
Hardest part of our job. It's so difficult.
I won't be selfish on this one.
I'm gonna
so
see HR about a pay rise.
you'll get your place
Can't
there.
believe I'm getting free food. It's so annoying. All right, Chef John Muluti in the house, and of course we will be sticking around with you as well.
Okay.
We do have Team 5FM who's celebrating their birthday.
Awesome.
Do you also bake? I know right now we're seeing some of your savory skills. Do you also do desserts?
Unfortunately not, but I'm thinking about it.
You're thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm specialized in meats and vegetables. Yeah, so...
But when did you start? Because I'm looking at the dishes, the dish right now, the plates, and this doesn't look like you started yesterday or a year ago.
Yeah.
It looks like 100 years of doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved cooking, you know, from the time I was a child. I think from the age of like 7. I was always in the kitchen with mom, you know, it was always there. So as time went by, you know, I don't know, it became something that I realized was a peaceful thing to do. You know, so I was like, you know, I might as well go to school for it and, you know, gain skills and, you know, and make money out of it.
I need to call my mother.
Yeah.
Like,
She didn't bring you in the kitchen long enough.
Yeah. So it basically started there.
My last born is absolutely obsessed with cooking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
JD is absolutely obsessed with cooking. In fact, he has a mini kitchen. Yeah, because it was starting to get dangerous when he was like, I can cook with the big people. But I think it's very important to realize that, you know, identifying someone's skills very early in life, because you're right, Hope. This is not just a yesterday project, right?
It started from somewhere. Someone has to notice it.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be tucking into what Chef John Muluti.
Yeah, look at you. You're like,
Chef
we'll be tucking into it.
Yes, it's about to get ugly. My table manners then is
no. No table manners in here.
No table manners necessary.
Just dig it.
5FM will be joining them at 10 minutes past the hour of 8. This is, of course, your Food and Thirsty Thursday. Big exclusive interview that you can catch on S24, 2000 hours. We do have our flagship interview as we sat down with the Minister of Livestock and Fisheries. But for now, let's do our thing, because, you know, the proof is in the pudding. We're taking you straight to the source of the story and taking the foods straight to my belly. Chef John Muluti joining us in the studio.
Food and Thirsty
now we can
Thursdays.
take the food
It's
on the...
Food and Thirsty Thursdays with Chi and Hope on Morning Day.
It is likely that the Biden administration would follow policies the way the Obama-era policies were.
Trending beyond the sports sphere globally is the death of Diego Armando Maradona.
Can you bring us up to speed on what has been transpiring between the...
And you cannot say that he came with the entire UPND. You're talking about the entire country.
What has led to the resurgence in the Western Cape is a super spreader event.
Chef Muluti in a studio. I know some artists be calling themselves chef, but we've got an actual chef, literally, in the studio. Food and Thirsty Thursday, and we'll be crossing over to Team 5FM as well as they celebrate. This is amazing.
Thank you.
With the hot sauce.
What's 5FM? Like, I need
Have
them
you tried
to
the hot sauce? You should try the sauce as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You see the tears in my eyes? That's good hot sauce.
Yeah, thank you.
That's when you know the sauce is working.
Yeah.
No, I've just remembered the death of Nelson Mandela. Not that it's burning me.
Yeah.
I've just remembered. No,
we know
this
that chick.
is really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
Really good.
You know, you're usually very busy. I mean, you've talked about the burgers and all the food trucks and all that, but COVID times. How did you survive?
I mean, COVID times
How
were
are
really
you
hard.
doing it?
Really hard. I mean, we had to close business. Because
shame.
the COVID restrictions in Namibia were like really strict. You know, so obviously, I think 3 months in, the ban was kind of lifted. Tried to open again, but obviously a lot of people are already out of work. So you try and open your business again, you're not making the money that you're supposed to be making. So you end up shutting down basically as well. So the COVID pandemic has really hit the economy really, really hard. Yeah.
Now I know it's a business, but what do you love the most about cooking for people?
Looking at their smiles as they eat.
Like,
That's my favorite part, and the great conversation. Because I believe when there's great food, there's great